Great Britain is a gritty nation. Everybody from the front to the back say. And if you want a little more from your rap say. And if you like bad beats that are fat say. And if you're tired of that mainstream crap say. I'm still twisting up my mug amongst the pretty faces. All the tracks I make are slept on like your pillowcases. Tired of bending over backwards, I ain't trying yoga. I've been laughing ever since the days of my corona. Shouts to Atherton, you seen the birth of my persona. Mr. Confident, there's nothing I ain't rhyming over. Always push it to the limits, well, slightly over. Feeling 10 times better once I find a closure. Shun celebrities, I found my style and then I pushed it to extremities. I can spit faster than the nemesis. I grew up listening to Crowded House and Genesis. When I started climbing up the precipice, I'm getting higher every time I rhyme, I'm spitting fire. Anyone who tells you different is a little liar. I'm the beast in this rap game. If you're slowing down, stay the hell out of the fast lane. Right, mate? Everybody from the front to the back say. And if you want a little more from your rap say. And if you like bad beats that are fat say. And if you're tired of that mainstream crap say.
Zilla the Grillo, score Daisy Nottingham. Check it. Hey yo, Dweller, let's put these MCs in the cellar, in the freezer next to the meat like the fur coats in Goodfellas. You better pack a umbrella when we kick an acapella, cause we're gonna piss on everybody on this track together. To be honest, I'm semi-retired. The blood pressure's a little higher. Doctor put me on a special diet. I'm like the DJ who never made it, but does weddings, bar mitzvahs, baptism, christenings, beheadings, whatever they pay me for. They get out of bed for less than 10 grand.
Scores, how much for a verse?
Well, that depends, man.
Depends on
If
what?
I'm up the arse and I'm in the right mood, I'm like the fake shake billionaire tycoon. Randomly leave the room like I gotta catch a flight soon. Text you 10 years later like, yo bro, nice tune. Catch me if you can. Hip hop saved my life like road mesh, rang a name band. Illa scores, that's Nottingham slang. Translation, I'm a da-da-da-da-dan.
Everybody from the front to the back say. And if you want a little more from your rap say. And if you like bad beats that are fat say. And if you're tired of that mainstream crap say. Yo! Dweller, Scorsese, yeah. Mr. Misunderstood on the beats, serious tackle, yeah. Us Northerners ain't playing games no more, yeah. Nah. Big shouts to my man Piff on the board. White Bear Studios, that real shit, yeah. That organic shit, it's that Dweller shit.
Bobby got a present for his birthday. It was a small white box. He opened it today. He pulled back the wrapping. To his surprise, it was a blow-up dolly with big blue eyes. She's Donna the dolly. She goes up like a trolley. Woo! She's Donna the dolly. Yeah! On all fours like a collie. Reading the instructions, he started to bump. It began to excite his mental stump. He got carried away, fell down on one knee. She didn't have to hold, she
don't forget to leave a 5-star review on iTunes for my friends at the Amish Inquisition.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Hello, willkommen, bienvenue. It's Amish Inquisition time yet again.
Woo! Again.
Episode 99 on Sunday,
The
15th
of
September
yes
2012.
No!
Oh, by two tatties.
So close.
Episode 99.
Who'd have thunk it?
We should give a special shout out to our music producers this week.
Yeah. Who's that?
From the pre-stream playlist.
Oh yeah, Dweller.
Dweller,
Enjoy
Phil Nick,
Dweller.
Mog Stanley.
The Amber List.
The Amber List.
The Ambulant.
Amber
The
List.
Amber List.
And Bolt Upright.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bolt Upright. Bit of blue.
It's I put a shout out on Facebook.
Yeah.
Saying if any local bands or anything have any music they want to let us use, and we had a good response.
Yeah.
A heartwarming response.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. Local.
My mic sounds weird.
Why?
I don't know, maybe it's just my ear. Oh, it's
There we go.
a bit,
That's
bit
better.
too far away.
Mm, that's
closer.
warmer.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
have music production values.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. I think I thought it was quite good. I think we should do it again.
Definitely.
I think we should make them producers now.
Make them producers.
Yeah,
Like a what do you get when you're an actor but you want to be on the credits?
executive.
Executive producer.
That's the one.
Now that's to do with funding, so they'd have to be, I think, associate producers.
Right.
That makes sense.
Sure, whatever.
I hereby decree, by the power invested in me by King Arthur and the Knights of Venus Pridine, that the aforementioned artists are associate producers of the Amish Inquisition, episode 99.
For a small fee.
No,
Hang
they've
on.
done it.
Do we have to take a vote on it? This is a
Yeah,
democracy
okay.
after all.
All in favour, say aye.
Aye.
Nay.
Carried.
It's part of the value for value system, you see.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you find something valuable,
Big it up.
you can donate or contribute in various means.
Mm.
Primary mean is monetary, isn't it? Donations,
Okay.
which we don't have yet. But
No.
we will have next week.
Yeah, but we did. You declined the offer of $10.
You did. $10 whole dollars.
No.
I forget what the company was.
Oh, that's part of the model. You see, there's no ads, there's no sponsorship, there's no selling out, no corporate shilling.
Oh, nothing
No,
to sell out.
unfortunately not.
No. So if you want to give some value back, return some value, you can do it. You don't have to do it monetarily.
No.
You can do it by offering your music to use on the pre-stream,
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
leaving reviews on iTunes.
If you've got a
iTunes.
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 Or if you got an interesting story, come on as a guest.
Yeah.
Be more
Yeah.
than happy to have you.
Share it on social media
Mhm.
Yeah. Just shout it in the streets.
randomly.
Yeah.
Shout it at church.
Yeah. Yeah. Why not?
God, that'll too well, maybe.
From the pulpit.
No, in confession.
Don't shout it in confession.
Yeah.
Libraries. Shout it in libraries.
Well, you can be noisy in libraries now, Ben.
Can you?
Really?
It doesn't matter, yeah.
I actually saw a gig in a library this week in Garstang.
Did you
The
go-
long nights. They were very, very good.
All
You
right.
like folky Americana-y sort of stuff, which I do. So they were good. What are you doing there,
No, I
Phil?
don't know, it's just tapping away.
I'm getting my soundboard ready.
Oh,
Oh,
So?
here it is.
okay.
I washed my van this week.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you want to see it?
Has it Did like all the paint come off?
I had to wash it with just clean cold water first, just to get the main mud off it
It's
and
amazing.
moss and stuff.
And the algae. Why? Why?
Well, do you know when last time I washed my van was?
Well, I know the day you bought it. I think wasn't it?
The day it was sign written.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2011.
Mm.
So there was 8.5 years of
Yeah.
filth
So
on it.
what was the straw that broke the camel's back?
I got nearly finished on Thursday. I was home at 3:00. And it was like too late. It's just an awkward hour that I had to fill before I start my usual chores that I do when I get home from work.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, fuck it, I'll wash the van dry.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is, as someone who hasn't washed a van since 2011, I don't have any car cleaning equipment.
Apparatus.
No. Or wash.
Sponge scourer.
I found a sponge. Found a big sponge.
Yeah.
And I have buckets.
Mm-hmm. That's all you need.
What about product?
Well, you're supposed to use. If you Google this, shampoo.
Interesting.
I used Head and Shoulders.
Yes, shampoo apparently,
Right.
rather than detergent.
It lifts.
Oh, you don't use furry
Yeah.
liquid because it can fuck your paint.
Yeah, something like
Right.
that. Yeah.
Blimey.
Chemicals or something in the
Yeah.
will fuck your paint up.
Mm.
Yeah, you use shampoo,
Mm-hmm.
but not leave it on too long.
No,
No,
got too silky.
that's conditioner. Yeah. So it's all shiny on the outside now. It's just a
Take
shame
2
the
bottles to the
inside's,
car wash, not me.
Nope.
Stay Head and Shoulders.
It's a shame the inside. So
Is it still?
filthy now.
Is it still just a rolling dustbin?
It's a rolling toolbox, is what it
Dustbin.
is.
No, it's not.
It's tidy.
Even the passenger side.
Oh, no, the cab's not tidy.
No.
No, the back is.
Right. Okay.
That's where it counts, in
Yeah.
the back, in the rear.
Yeah. That's where life is.
Junk in the trunk.
Yeah.
Is the trunk at the back? Yeah.
I'd say so.
Trunk and what's the front one? The hood. Pop the hood. Hood.
Americanism. It's the bonnet.
The bonnet and the boot.
Boot. Yeah. Unless it's a
Release the boot.
Is it still called a boot if it's a hatchback?
I think so. I'd call it a boot.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Is it not the 5th door?
Put their muddy boots.
Technically, isn't it? It's
The
a
boot.
5-door.
They call them 5 doors, don't they?
Mm.
You can get through.
So maybe it's not a boot in a hatchback. Maybe it's the 5th door.
Mm.
Come on, darling, open the 5th door. You need to get the shopping in.
Band name.
The fifth. Oh, yeah, nice. Nice.
Would you agree? Is it they've called the 5th door?
Well,
Well,
it definitely is a
yeah.
fifth door because
Alright.
they sell 5-door cars. I've not
Mm.
found another one.
That's my
minis
feeling.
have them, don't they? No, they don't. There's like that mini club. Is it
I'll
club
tell you what
min-
does have them. Land Rovers, but they
Yeah.
have a proper big door
Yeah.
at the back.
Don't they have the perching thing?
Caw-caw!
Shooting stool.
Were you saying fecund then?
Fecundity. I like that word.
Yeah, no.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Yes.
Do it. My favourite word is fecundity.
The quest for the Grail was part of the law of the quest of the Grail was to bring fecundity back to the land.
Is that a word? Not a sentence?
It was
not
the
a
Dark
paragraph?
Ages, and the temperature went down. Crop yields were shit. They didn't see the fucking sun for weeks, and that's part of the Grail myth that bringing back the Holy Grail would return the land from blight.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah,
Right.
get it?
Right.
Yeah, I can dig that.
I can get it, yeah.
I'll tell you what will fix this, lads. A fancy cup.
Well, there's a lot of, it's sort of symbolic, really. Is the Holy Grail? Is it the cup? Is it the blood?
Is it the
Body
idea?
of Christ.
You've heard of royal blood?
Yes.
Yeah. Isn't Sangreal? Can it also be translated as royal blood? Sangreal?
Is it Sangreal?
Yeah.
Or,
I don't know.
I think so.
Depends. There's various translations, I think.
I'm pretty sure that this has all been solved in the 3rd installment of Indiana Jones anyway.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Do you remember the Da Vinci Code?
Yeah.
Dan Brown.
Wasn't the Holy Grail the son of Christ?
No, that was Preacher. The Preacher.
Yes.
The Preacher novels.
Yeah.
Graphic novels.
Yeah, he was an idiot, wasn't he?
Yeah. Well,
By the time it got to him. Because
can't call him idiots. He was.
You can because it's not a medical term anymore. Light retard.
Right, okay.
And that's
Do
why
you
I
know-
don't show my face.
Retardates.
Right. It started, like I'm going to say, early 20th century or late 19th century. Probably early 20th century. There's 3 classifications, IQ classifications. I think between roughly 50 to 60 IQ, you were a moron.
Right.
Maybe 30 to 40, you were an imbecile. And the lowest one, which was like 30 to 40 IQ, was idiot. And they were medical terms.
Right.
And what happens is the kids on the playground get hold of them and start using them inappropriately.
Mhm.
And they had to change, they decided to scrap that system. And that's where they came up with the retardate definition. It was a new word.
And spastic.
Yeah, and spastic.
Mhm.
So what happened was, kids on playground again learn about this new word, start using it, and then they have to change the name again. So I don't think retard is a medical term anymore. Is it not intellectually,
Challenged? Don't know.
developmentally challenged? I think maybe
Possibly.
something like that.
So are kids running around calling people like
Developmentally challenged.
hypoglycemic and things?
Probably.
Yeah, I suppose the more complicated the term gets, the less likely it is to be adopted in.
The playground warfare.
Yeah,
Mononucleosis.
Get over here, hypo.
Pneumomononucleosis. There's
Yeah, Ben.
a lot of long word terms.
All right. Should we move on to news?
can be
Yeah,
some
news.
if
Have
you
got
have
some
any.
news.
Yeah.
Bring forth the
David-
news.
David Cameron published his memoir,
Oh,
didn't he, this week? I think.
I don't think it's out yet. I think it's only been excerpts.
Yeah,
Will it
some
sell?
excerpts have been
Released.
released. Yeah. Obviously, the biggest one, isn't it, that's been splashed everywhere is he's slagging off Bojo, saying that he was that he only took up. He's actually a Remainer, and he only became a Brexiteer because he saw an opportunity basically to further his political career.
Yeah, opportunism. I think 90% of them are probably like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you seen Bojo's PMQs, people's PMQs?
No, he does them on Facebook, doesn't he?
YouTube.
Was it YouTube?
Yeah. So for non-UK listeners, which is about 40%, we have Prime Minister's questions, don't we, on Wednesday in Parliament. And it's an opportunity for primarily the leader of the opposition, but other MPs, to ask the Prime Minister questions directly. That's the idea. It's a bit of a dog and pony, dog and show, pony show.
Pony and Trap.
Yeah, it is a pony and trap. And it's all the jeering and stuff that puts the people on. But anyway,
Order. We not got it.
No, I haven't.
No.
I've turned it down. I haven't got Mr. Peter Bone.
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 So anyway, Bojo starts doing this people's PMQs on a Wednesday. I think comes out maybe in the afternoon after PMQs. And I think he does it live. And it comes across quite natural.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's strange. I think that's part of his appeal, is that he's not as robotic
Yeah.
as a lot of them are.
He's another idiot as well, isn't he?
An idiot or an imbecile. Or maybe just a moron.
I'm pretty sure he's pretty clever on an IQ scale, but
So a moron.
he is an idiot, isn't he? In some kinds of ways. He just embarrasses himself, doesn't he? He's like fumbling around and all the rest of it.
That's his MO, though, isn't it?
It's his Bojo.
Yeah.
I took a clip of this week's people's PMQs on YouTube because he was doing his sign-off spiel, and he sort of it was like the truth trying to come out, something that slipped out towards the end, which I thought was quite interesting.
Oh, have you got a clip?
Yeah.
And we have confidence in doing that because we believe, as I say, in a dynamic market economy to help us pay for fantastic public services. And I'm going to wrap up there by saying thank you all very much for tuning in, and I hope to see you next time. Not I'll see you, but you'll see me, I hope.
I hope.
Okay.
It was almost him foreseeing his own
Demise.
Yeah. And as just a split second after he says, I hope, his eyes dart to one side. It was just really funny to watch.
The Ides of September.
I don't know. Do you think his days are numbered?
Oh,
Well, obviously they're numbered, but he's not no more. He's not Sangreal, is he?
Who else? Who else is there? Can't have Michael Gove running the country,
Oh
can
God,
we?
no,
Can we?
no.
Oh, I wasn't thinking that he would go and be replaced by another Tory leadership thing.
Oh, right.
I mean, via a general election or resignation or something else.
I don't think they would lose a general. I think they would be the party with the most amount of seats, but I don't think they might not win a majority. I think the opposition votes would be split between the resurgent Lib Dems.
Yep.
Going after the Remain
vote.
and Labour would lose stuff, because of Corbyn.
So wishy-washy, isn't it?
Yeah.
It seems to be.
But when you were talking about that Bojo doing the questions from members of the public, do you remember when Corbyn first became the leader of the opposition? He did that. Do you remember?
Did he?
To David Cameron, I think. No. Sorry, no. He in Parliament. He said something like, "Now I've got a question from Jean in Colchester."
He did when he first got the leadership.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if he still does it.
No,
I
he
don't think
doesn't.
He doesn't.
No. Sold
Yeah.
out.
We're trying to bring sort of the common touch to.
Yeah.
I know it was seen as being maybe ineffective
Yeah.
politically.
He couldn't come up with his own arguments.
Well, it sort of hampered his ability to. He had like a strict agenda of it that was given to him. I don't know, but they could manufacture that to ask what they want.
Because they get loads of questions, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I don't know.
But there you go. He did it.
I saw a video of him today talking in like 92, 93, and he's
Corbyn.
one of 3 Eurosceptics that have been dragged in by the reporter, and he was talking about how we have to be careful about how undemocratic the European Union is and stuff.
He's not a Europhile in terms of the European Union, is he?
I think that's been a big part of Labour's problem, isn't it?
That they can't come out with a definitive whether they're in or out.
John McDonnell's, I think, openly Remain now.
Is he?
Like to
Keir Starmer does, doesn't
Oh,
he?
yeah,
But the thing
he's
is,
very new Labour, isn't he?
yeah, but the thing is that when he came in, he sort of wanted the party to have that kind of ability to debate things, I think, rather than sort of him dictating, this is our view.
Well, it was always meant to be like that. But you get the idea during the Blur years, it was probably more Mandelson
Well, of course
and
it
people
was,
behind
yeah.
the scenes who were
The whip.
dictating. Fucking Mandelson, the
Mandelson's
Prince of Darkness.
I know, yeah.
Fucking hell.
Well, it was also the other guy, wasn't it? That's the first time I'd heard the term spin doctor.
Alistair Campbell.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Malcolm Tucker apparently was based on
Yes.
him. Malcolm Tucker from The Thick of It. Which
You can
is
imagine him
hilarious.
being like that, couldn't you?
Yeah, he tries to be sort of nicey on TV, but you can tell
Yeah.
he's probably verbally abused
1,000
people a day.
spads. Spads are they called?
What's a spad?
Special advisor.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I think he's going as well, isn't he? Order.
Burko.
Mr. Peanut Bone.
Oh, God.
I don't know why that sample's so loud.
Mr. Peanut Bone.
Just imagining my carrots of peanut.
It's a trap.
Go on.
Yeah, speaker's going. Where are we going with that?
Just saying as well in political news.
He's supposed to be impartial, him, and I'm not sure he is.
No.
He
No.
I think he's a dick.
He's a Remainer.
I can't like him.
No, I don't like him.
Well, he went against his impartiality, didn't he, a little bit when he said he wouldn't want Trump to do a speech. They do speeches, don't they, when they come over normally? So we're in their Houses of Parliament.
Yeah.
And he said he wouldn't want that, basically.
The thing is, I understand why there's this sort of moral outrage about Trump. Corbyn said he wouldn't meet him, didn't he, when he come? But at the end of the day, he's the elected representative of our biggest ally. And you've got to respect the office of the job.
Yeah.
By opposition, the party in power, the Conservatives, couldn't possibly have done anything like that because it would be like a bloody diplomatic fucking emergency, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You can get away with that shit when you're not in power. Yeah, I think they should respect the office, even though you might not like him.
Yeah.
I quite like him on the sly. Well, not like him, but I like what he's doing.
Oh.
What he's doing.
What's he
In
doing?
some ways, it's just like a disruptor, isn't it? It's a complete disruption to the system.
Do you think he is?
Yeah, yeah. If you look at the media response, like the way he used the media, he didn't raise anything like as much as Hillary, because a lot of it's down to fundraising to spend on advertising. That's how
Did
they get
Fox
elected.
not back him though?
Oh, I don't know.
Because they're Republican.
Yeah, maybe. The problem is he had a much smaller war chest, and he used social media. He would get coverage on the news just by whatever shit nonsense he'd come out with that day.
He positioned himself as an outsider, didn't he? A self-made billionaire, which is debatable in itself.
Yeah.
That's how he positioned himself, and a businessman. That's not paid any tax since 1995, since he was filed for bankrupt or something. And been paying back 800 million ever since or something.
Right.
But anyway, yeah. So, but he spun that, didn't he? Basically, he spun his own story.
I think they all do.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
What's
It's a
Corbyn's story then? Crusty.
Doesn't his mum knit his jumpers?
Hemp trousers.
Have you seen his brother?
Why is he really fit?
The babe. Piers. I think he's
Corbyn.
called Piers Corbyn.
He sounds like a hottie.
He's a climate change denier.
A denier?
Yeah.
No.
Yes. Yeah. Jeremy Corbyn's brother is a physicist or something, or some kind of scientist, and he's a climate change denier.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, you don't hear about that much.
No. To Google that when I go home.
Let's get him on.
Yeah. Come
I'd
on.
like to talk to him. I think it'd be interesting.
Mm.
Yeah, he's a polar opposite from his brother. I think maybe politically as well.
Right.
What else do you think? I'd tell you what you think about with Corbyn. CND.
Yeah.
He's been a huge supporter of CND all his political career, hasn't he?
Been an activist
Yeah.
since his student days, hasn't he? Really?
Is it Campaign for Nuclear Disarmament?
Yeah.
CND. Campaign? I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, because there was a big controversy about him. Would he press the red button?
Well, yeah. He'd already said that he wouldn't.
Yeah. It's the point is it's a bluff, isn't it?
Yes.
No one most leaders, if they put their hand on the heart, probably won't be able to push the button. But you have to front. It's fronting,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Don't say whether you would or wouldn't before you've got your hands on the button. Jeez.
I mean,
Maybe you would.
would you? I don't know.
Would I?
Yeah, would you push the red button as a retaliatory? Well, you've already had the Cuban
Warning.
missile style. Yeah, you've had the 20-minute warning and whatever it is.
What cities is it in?
It's going to wipe the entire city, the entire.
Sure,
all
why
of,
not?
All of Eunice Pridine.
Bit of mutually assured destruction. A few hamlets left in the Highlands of Scotland. It'd be fine. That's a good start. Good restart for the
So you would press the button
nation. Yeah, why not?
because you'll vaporize like.
I'd push
say,
all the buttons. If I was in
billion
charge,
people.
I would push all the buttons in sequence.
I don't think you're taking this seriously. No. I don't know. I don't know if you could do it.
It's a lot of people, isn't it?
You're not more worried about the age of some of these devices. They've not been tested or changed for 50 years, 60 years.
No.
No, they're new. They get turned over.
rejigged.
Look at
What do you do
Trident.
with the old ones?
The
Decommission
warheads.
them.
I think the warheads might stay the same, but like all the rockets and shit. But then surely you must have to change whatever nuclear shit's in it,
Oh, I would think so.
because it would degrade, wouldn't it? Because
I'm not
that's the
sure
whole
it's-
point of it, isn't it? That
It
it
just
degrades
gets-
quite quickly.
Get some washing up gloves.
No, they
Pull it
degrade
out.
slowly. The half-life is millions of years in some cases. But it's not like butter. I don't think they go off like a couple of weeks after the
How do
sell-by.
you know?
I don't know. I don't.
Exactly.
It goes.
It goes off like butter.
I think it's a bit stronger than butter when it goes off.
We got into the weeds there on nuclear weapons.
Yeah, let's stay focused.
What about Marxist? Is he a Marxist, Corbyn?
I'm
So
not
they
sure. I'm
say.
not sure that he's a Marxist. I think he believes in.
I think John MacDonald is, who's Channel Chancellor.
I think everybody's been a Marxist at some point in their
Yeah, but
life.
these are old people who are still Marxists.
No, he's not a
haven't got
Marxist
through it.
now. He's not a Marxist now.
MacDonald is.
No, he's not. I'm pretty sure he believes in an economy, a capitalist economy with more regulation, basically, and
Oh.
more nationalised stuff.
Just a bit more socialist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. Renationalising utilities
Rails.
He rails. All the rails. Banks, I think. Some banks.
Nationalise the banks.
Yeah, a bank. Make a national bank.
Will it run in parallel? Will there be a national bank then, or your commercial banks as well? Then I guess.
Well, yeah, but then that's like competition, isn't it? I
Yeah.
suppose.
Is the Bank of Scotland a national?
Well, it'd be
bank?
nice though, wouldn't it? If they just had bank. You went down the street, you just had a bank.
But the capitalist argument is that you need competition.
What,
in
to
a
make all the
market
fat cats rich?
to get the prices down,
Oh, yeah. No.
because it's a monopoly then, isn't it?
Well, no, not necessarily. The interest rates would just be set by the Bank of England then, wouldn't they?
Right.
And then they wouldn't need to be profit. Well, they might need to be profit. No, because they could invest the money, couldn't they, like banks do?
Mm.
So when you got a mortgage, the rate would just be the BOE
Like
base rate.
1%. Something.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
You have
I'm
to be-
on for that.
You have to be able to alter interest rates, though.
No, you don't.
Yeah, it's the only lever we have against inflation.
I think in episode 75, we talked about the fact
We did.
that money is just an IOU
Yeah.
and the Bank of England is nonsense.
I think it was 75. Have you done your research?
Yeah.
Have you heard about Miss Monopoly?
Yes, they've made a female version, haven't they?
Oh, yeah.
I think, no, only because you WhatsApped it.
Did I?
I think so.
Yeah, you sent us the thing.
Oh, right. I didn't think I had. Instead of like streets and houses, it's inventions, female inventions.
What's that, like the hairdryer?
It's Wi-Fi.
That was a joke.
Wi-Fi.
A
Yeah.
woman didn't invent Wi-Fi.
Chocolate chip cookies.
Well, yeah. I'll go.
Shapewear.
Shapewear.
Well, you need that after all the chocolate chip cookies.
like those big cycling shorts that my wife never wears.
They suck you. They
Spanx.
smooth out your curves.
Mm.
You're slightly on the curvier side.
Mm.
It's like shapewear to make your shape better.
Wait, you can get the opposite, can't you?
Silhouette.
Fat suits.
That have
Lumpwear.
that have like silicone buttocks, so you
Really?
don't have to have the operation. You just,
False butox
yeah,
in a pant.
in a pant form.
Wow.
Well, cycling shorts more.
They'd be good for cycling.
Spanks.
What do they feel like?
Sexy.
All right, might get some. Miss Monopoly, yeah.
Okay.
So what you do is you go around the board as usual. Usual rules apply, but it's based on female inventions that you're trying to collect up,
Okay.
and it sort of seemed to be making it better for young girls to play.
Well, I mean, I don't think it affects the game of Monopoly. I think it's a good thing to add to the litany of good important things for young girls to be reading about and
Yeah,
doing.
from an educational point of view.
Exactly. So in that sense, it's good. But you also, I mean,
Got
this
something important.
here it comes.
When you pass go,
Yeah.
you collect $240, unless you're a man, and then you collect $200.
How do you know if you're a man?
Exactly. We're
So-
I see.
millennials.
So it's balanced pay. Well, it's not even balanced, is it? It's the other way. Give us a taste of our own medicine.
Midson.
I think it's really patronising.
Do you? There's
Yeah.
a Simpsons Monopoly as well.
It's like you're not good enough to play Monopoly with the men. We'll give you a boost. You get an extra $40 every time you pass go.
Well,
It's like,
it makes it
you've
fair.
flip reversed it. You've
Yeah.
done the old switcheroo.
Mm.
Yeah.
Sticking it to the women.
Whoa. Is it Parker Games? Write a strongly worded letter.
Hasbro.
Is it Hasbro?
Hasbro games, yeah.
Transformers.
They did make Transformers.
Hasbro or Bandai?
Hasbro, as far as I know.
No, I mean, who do you prefer?
Hasbro. What did
Okay.
Bandai make? Bandai. Bandai
I
make.
can't remember loads of stuff.
Oh yeah,
Um,
Bandai.
What's that? That TV program on Channel 5. I was going to say Jap side. but it's not.
Mr. Shaky Hands Man.
Right?
Banzai.
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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Mickey Mr. Shaky Hands Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Shaky Hansen. Banzai.
That was good.
That was a weird program, wasn't it? Thinking about it.
Yes, it was. It was one of the first weird programs. That and Eurotrash.
Yeah, Channel
There wasn't a lot
4.
weird.
Not even on Channel 5, Eurotrash.
No,
Channel 4.
Channel 4's always been a bit
Rudy Poody.
alternative. Side boobs.
Yeah.
Oh well, never mind about Miss Monopoly. I thought it might be a good thing to have, just as like a talking point, like a Holly Willoughby oil painting.
Oh my god! Have you bought that?
No,
Why?
I had 48 hours. I'm still mulling it over.
Fuck,
I
buy
know where
it.
to
If you
put
don't
it.
buy it, I'll buy it.
I know where to put it. The walls are
Just
full.
hang it on wires or something. don't
Mm.
You could. I don't
Get
know.
rid of the gold disc.
Yeah. The viewers can't see your life-size Han Solo in carbonite on the
No.
stream.
No,
That's
Unfortunately.
probably because he's not bothered to make the frame for it yet.
no.
You can see that.
See the apron.
How come you can
Have
see?
you heard about the
Oh, I see. Yeah.
the El Camino,
Oh yeah.
the Breaking Bad movie?
What?
On Netflix?
October.
October
What?
the 11th, I think.
What's happening?
Breaking Bad.
Breaking
movie.
Bad movie
It's
called
coming
El,
out.
called
Yeah.
El Camino on Netflix.
Why
Yeah.
are we only hearing this now?
Pretty sure I told you last week.
Yeah,
but,
it was-
But hey,
Yeah.
Is who's in it?
Al.
Jesse.
Al
'Cause,
Cam. and
She the
Eno.
one's dead. Spoiler alert.
Heisenberg.
Mm.
Jesse Pinkman.
It's just got him in it.
I don't know.
No, there's probably
I
other
think
actors.
Thingy will be in it a bit, maybe in flashbacks. I imagine.
Brian
Trout.
Branston.
Yeah. Branston Pickle.
Oh, Mike Ehrmantraut.
Mike Ehrmantraut, yeah, he's good.
I first saw him in Total Recall.
Oh yeah,
He was the owner. Was it the
the bar guy,
bouncer?
yeah.
Was it the barman?
He was in there. Does he meet a
On
sticky
Mars.
end?
Is he not the Chinese guy?
No. No, he was. Yeah, he was in the bar, and they cut the oxygen, and they were all dying in the bar,
Oh, yeah.
gasping for air. Yeah,
Mm.
Mike Ehrmantraut. That was him.
Good scene.
Scene. Good movie.
Mm.
And scene.
Yeah.
Good.
Mm.
Yes.
Anyway, going back to David Cameron and his memoirs.
Oh yeah.
God.
Sorry. Do you think it'll sell more or less copies than the Handmaid's Tale sequel?
Is there a Handmaid's Tale sequel?
Yes. The Testaments released the same
The
day, I
Testicles.
think.
Oh, I don't know.
It's
No.
it's a tale of two handmaidens.
Is it?
Yeah.
I've not read it yet.
That's a big gap, isn't it, between the first series?
I don't know. It's on Audible. I'm planning on listening to it on my commute
Right.
to
Series?
work.
Book, I mean.
Book.
It was in the mid-80s, I think.
Was it?
It was released, I think.
It was a bestseller when it
First one.
came out, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Handmaid's Tale.
Mm.
Anyway, how do you think he described Michael Gove?
A dick. A human penis dick.
Yeah.
Man.
A frog slime pest.
He referred to him...
Coke-addled shit.
Yes. Referred to him as mendacious.
Mendacious.
Do you know what...
Radical.
I had to Google it. Any idea what mendacious means?
Just means like bodacious.
Slippery. Like slippery.
I would give you that, like a liar, basically. Yeah.
Liar.
But basically, he describes him as a foam-flecked Faragist, warning that the entire Turkish population was about to come to Britain.
Mm.
He said to Gove, he texted Gove, this is what he texted him, "You're either a team player or a wanker.
Wow. You can't be both.
One quality shone through: disloyalty. Disloyalty to me, and later disloyalty to Boris." There you go.
That's right. He shafted him on stage,
Yeah.
didn't he?
Ouch. Dry.
Yeah.
Well, he is greasy naturally.
God. Natural secretion of lube
Oh,
for the anal probing.
it was implied.
Anyway, there we go.
Bodacious. Michael
I'll
Gove.
tell you that.
Mendacious.
down.
He's come out and said that he used to bunk off at Eton and sail a boat into the Thames and get stoned all day.
Who?
Cameron,
Did he?
in his memoirs,
Oh, I don't know.
that came out this week. Yeah, he used to bunk off when he was at Eton and used to hire a boat and row to this little island on the Thames and get stoned all day. That's what he says.
Any bacon involvement?
He got caned. He got caned. Well, yeah, he got caned. He got caned twice. He got caned with the drugs, and then he got caned at school. They found out, you see, and he was lucky to not be expelled, I think.
Right.
Yeah, because, you know, he's an old Etonian, isn't he?
He'll have had family connections.
Exactly.
Mhm.
His entire family went there, didn't they?
He went straight into being like a special advisor at age
Yes.
24. What the fuck do you know about anything at age 24?
Had to wank.
Yeah, yeah, your PhD in that,
Expertly.
yeah.
Masturbation.
Pretty huge dick. It's a PhDW.
Mm. But yeah,
But,
no,
yeah.
it's true. And yeah, did he not train as a lawyer though, a solicitor? I think he had some sort of law.
Right, what was
background.
his degree in?
Oh.
No, it's the usual when they go to Oxford and they do. Is it not economics? philosophy?
Classics.
No, it's a certain
Political,
course.
uh,
Is it not economics, philosophy, and something else? Geography.
Yeah.
No, it's-
Occasional studies.
Let me
Leisure and
Google it.
tourism.
There's a disproportionate amount of people have come,
Mm.
have been prime minister and cabinet and MPs have come from this course at Oxford. He went to Oxford? Did he?
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Cameron's
Ages.
Oxford
Oh, we've got a spinning blue circle on the
Degree.
old live stream.
Oh, Ben.
Oh.
That's it. Sorry, it's philosophy, politics, and economics.
Right.
PPE. That's what they all do.
Right.
And then you just get basically signed up.
He was like ordained that he was going to be a politician from when he was a child, I would say.
Was his dad an MP?
Don't know.
It's quite a lot of when you don't talk about that, but there's a lot of hereditary seats. Quite a lot of the Johnsons have been MPs or MPs, aren't they? Boris, his brother, sister, I think.
Of his
Rachel.
generation, but I don't think going back.
I think his dad was an MP, wasn't he?
No.
You sure?
Oh,
I'm pretty sure he was at some point.
he might have been.
And
He's
then
been on
there's,
TV, hasn't he? His dad.
who was the really old? Is it Tony Benn?
Yeah, the Labour guy.
Yeah, and his son's an MP now.
Hilary Benn.
Yeah,
He's one of the Remainers.
and one of the arch Benners.
Mm.
And then who's the guy with the Welsh guy who used to lead Labour in the 80s?
King Arthur.
What's his name?
1480.
And his son's an MP now.
Who?
His son. I can't
Yeah.
remember. He's got ginger hair.
Oh, I don't know.
It's on Spitting Image.
Oh, Robin Cook?
No.
No. Ginger haired MP.
No, he was.
Kennedy. Charles Kennedy.
No.
Oh.
No, he was the leader.
Of where? Oh, Kinnock.
Kinnock. Nigel
Yes,
Kinnock.
his son, Stephen.
Stephen.
Stephen Kinnock.
Big Steve Kin.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think there is a lot of it. Because what you do, this is the thing, is like when we've talked about, you not say you met a guy and said, we're not very corrupt as a nation, but we have the worst place for cronyism.
Right. That sounds like. something
It's just
familiar.
nepotism, isn't it? But the thing is if my son wanted to be an MP or showed an interest in it, and I had those connections, you would just say, you'd ring Dave, wouldn't you? Dave Cameron. Any chance that you could just, come and be an intern for you for 6 months?
They can afford to pay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you would just do it, wouldn't you? If it was your son and that's what he was interested in doing.
Yeah, I suppose. Well, yeah, if it's your own kids, you'll do anything, won't you?
Exactly.
Big controversy, I think, with MIT at the moment because of donations leading to places.
Is this even, that's the whole point, isn't it? Of that kind of college thing.
Well, I think it's no, I don't think it's supposed to work like that. This is a scandal
Right,
in the
okay.
States. Yeah.
We know Felicity Huffman, but she would paid $15,000 to this company who got you specifically into your whatever
Yeah.
university of your choice, basically.
In this country or over there?
Over there, Felicity Huffman, no, she was on Desperate Housewives. She's got 14 days in prison for it.
Fuck.
Served at home.
Mm.
I don't know.
Too much.
Anyway,
I've got some climate change news.
all right. Well, I was just going to tell you what was the best film of the 21st century, but
How do you know that? It's not finished
it's on
yet.
the, on the Guardian. So far.
But the new Star Wars film's going to come out soon. That might win.
No.
Best film.
What's the best film of the 2020s?
21st century so far.
Oh, right. Good. Ooh, Christ.
You'll never get it. I
No.
don't think you've even seen it.
Lion.
I don't think that's even on the list. somehow.
That's shocking.
I know.
It's the most emotive movie ever made.
I know. Have you watched it yet?
No,
Fucking
Oh my
hell. What are you
God.
doing?
I'm gonna watch it.
If you watch that and don't cry, you don't have a soul.
No.
Oh, I cry at all sorts.
I think we say this to Ben all the time, but he still doesn't watch it, does he?
No.
It's because I know I'm gonna weep.
No, but you have. That's the whole point of film is to produce a response, isn't it? An emotive response.
Yeah.
It's like it could be laughter with comedy, where you're on edge in a horror.
Anxious, anxiety,
Yeah,
tense,
that's an
tension.
emotional response, isn't it? Watching a horror movie. Some people get off on watching horror movies because
They
they
do.
get.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. What else do films do?
Arouse.
Arouse.
Yeah.
Arouse
Sexy films.
beyond many senses.
The old Channel 5,
Like that
10
advert,
to 11.
the advert for the Triton
For Trudeau.
shower in the 1983 copy of Argos.
Good God, that was it. That was an excellent
You
find.
need to explain to the eavesdroppers.
So I found PDF copies of Argos catalogues going back to 1978.
You can you
eavesdroppers.
can genuinely find anything on the internet.
Yes, I can. So we'll post a link because it's I spent an inordinate amount of time looking through Argos catalogues from the 80s. £549 VHS. Anyone with a hardwired remote control?
automatic loading though.
And no need for batteries.
Microcomputer control.
I found our Hoover we had as a kid when I was at my mum and
I'm
dad's.
pretty sure I remember that Hoover.
Maroon Hoover.
Yeah.
We went for my mum's at tea. Went for tea at my mum's, and I showed her the picture, and she said, "Oh yeah, I had that until I got my Dyson."
Whoa.
20 years.
2001 or something.
It could have been, yeah. Yeah, she must have had it. I bet she had it 20 years, that Hoover. That's how I remembered it so easily. What did you see in the Argos catalogue that you liked, Matt?
Just the try. I didn't look at anything beyond the three things you uploaded.
What was the
Carriage
Triton
clocks.
shower?
The Triton shower was a half-naked lady with side boob. In the catalogue though.
Buttocks. Naked
And buttocks.
buttocks.
I can't believe that.
I know, I was shocked and aroused.
She was fit, wasn't she?
Could measure.
She was fit.
The hair, I don't like the 80s hair, the frizzy perms. and
If she
that.
was properly in the shower, that hair would be wet.
Yeah. Yeah, they should have done it just as she was getting out.
Yeah.
She was just beginning to
Blindly
moisten it.
reaching for a towel with soap in her eyes.
The soap would be gone by the time she's finished in the shower.
Oh yeah, all right, yeah. The continuity error.
Yeah, that was shocking, that.
She might have a big muff though.
I think it
Guitar
was
pedal.
it a gradual? Was, the height of the muff, the 70s bush,
Don't know.
to say maybe 2000 being bald?
Mm.
Was that a gradual slope in amount of
Going
hair?
through Brazilian era.
Or was there a seismic shock in women's pubic stylings?
I remember watching a film and them talking about how he'd been in prison for 30 years. But I can't remember when the film was.
Who'd been in prison?
Someone had been in prison for 30 years and they were talking to him and saying, oh yeah, all the women are shaved now down there. It might have been Sopranos actually.
Ah, yes, I think it was The Sopranos.
Yeah.
Bada bing.
Yeah. I feel, yeah. And he said it all looked like children, basically.
Right, and that would be early 2000s, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Mid 2000s. So I think, yeah, about 70 to 2000. We went from full muff to shaved.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it was
did,
do you think the 80s was maybe just a... Would the 80s have been just a smaller muff then?
I don't know.
90s a bit smaller.
I remember
again.
watching Alien. Is that 1978? Yeah, Alien. Or
Yeah,
79.
79.
Dudes.
And it might have been Alien, or it might have been Alien 2, or Aliens.
Yeah,
It says Alien 2.
I know, yeah. Aliens, sorry.
retard.
No.
Go on. Aliens 2.
And there's side muff when Ripley's in a hospital bed.
Side muff.
Crikey, I don't remember
Arching her
that.
hips.
Well, you're not watching the right bits, are you?
Is it at the end of the film where she's won, as she thinks she's won,
I can't
and
remember.
she's getting
Oh,
back,
blurs into
and
one.
and the alien is in the ship with her, and she's got to fuck it off into space.
That's
I think it's the director's cut of Aliens.
I don't know.
The one I can remember specifically is
Get away from her, you bitch.
Obviously, the Northern Irish one. The third one where it gets sucked through the tiny little hole.
Oh yeah,
It makes me
the
feel
hybrid
sick.
one.
Yeah.
That's a big white hybrid alien, isn't it? Yeah.
There's a small. She shoots a small. Yeah, in the third one, in the third film.
Alien Resurrection.
They
Oh,
shoot.
Alien 3.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's the fourth one then, because it's not Alien 3.
With Alien 3, it gets put in molten pit.
Mm.
They lure it, because they've no weapons, they lure it through the tunnel system.
What's Aliens 4 then?
Alien.
It's the one with Stranger Things woman in, Renata Ryder.
Resurrection. 3's not Resurrection.
Oh, is it not?
3 is where she's on a penal colony.
Oh right, yeah.
And the alien it shanks a dog, so it becomes like a dog hybrid. So it runs on all fours. It's fast.
Okay.
And it runs around the ceiling of the tunnels, doesn't it?
Oh no.
And because it's a penal colony, they have no weapons.
What kind of colony?
A pineal colony, a penal colony.
A pineapple colony.
Yeah.
There it is.
What is that?
Oh yeah, that's what gets
What is
sucked
it?
out.
Gross.
That gets sucked out of the hole.
All right.
Ooh, why is it all stood like that? Why is it showing its groin?
Weird.
Proud.
Weird flex.
Yeah.
They've no weapons on the penal colony. They've no machine guns.
Oh, what did it? So it's molten lava.
Well, they have like a refiner, a forge or whatever, and they
Maybe-
lure it. They are human bait, and they lure it through the tunnel systems and lock it out at each point and trap it until Ripley gets it into the lava.
Wow, is that the one where she's resurrected with her DNA?
She's got
Or
a
is that-
skinhead.
Is that it?
She's
Alien?
got a skinhead.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, I remember having a skinhead.
Yeah, that's Alien 3.
What's Aliens 4 then?
It's the one with Winona Ryder in.
Ronaldo.
Ronaldinho.
Ronaldo's Ryder. And what? And is Winona Ryder his daughter in that or something?
Is she a clone? I think she's a clone of Ripley.
That's what I was
or
saying.
something.
There's a film, isn't there, where is she not in it then? Winona. I mean Ripley.
Yeah, she's in it. with her.
Sigourney.
Yeah,
Sigourney.
both in it.
Right. Okay. Oh,
It's
that's-
going in all of them.
As long as you're not counting the
Prequel.
Fassbender one.
Versus Predator and yeah.
Is it? Are they prequels or postquels?
Prequels.
Prequels.
You mean sequels?
Postquels.
Because it's the guy who finds the company, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes,
Fassbender
because he's
plays
still
him.
alive, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, the
Is it
first
Wayland Industries.
Yeah.
Wayland
Put it on the floor.
Wayland.
Wayland Industries. It
It might
is.
be an important message.
Yeah.
It's not an important message.
Well, the first film, he's like an old man, and he's trying to
Yeah.
save his own life, isn't he? And there's the robot, the cyborg version.
Yes.
the young
that's it.
Fassbender.
Bishop. No. Sorry,
That's Lance
I'm back in
Henriksen.
time.
Bishop.
Yeah, Bishop used to freak me out as well with his whiteness, his white blood thing.
Do you know what? Lance Henriksen is really good in Hard Target by Jean-Claude Van Damme.
By Jean-Claude Van Damme. Is he not just the star?
No.
He's a director, producer.
the whole thing.
Yeah.
Lance Henriksen is the best thing in Hard Target by Jean-Claude Van Damme.
That's probably accurate.
That's a bold statement.
He had a giant handgun. He was good. He was good as a menacing
Like a Mac.
villain.
Yeah, because he's a menacing villain in Thingy, even though he turns out to be good.
He's not though.
Yeah, I know, but he's horrible, isn't he?
Is it an android?
He's horrible.
Remember him doing the knife trick?
Yeah. Yeah.
The open hand on the table and does it a million
But he
times.
nips himself.
Yeah, and it's glitch. He's glitching out.
That's how you know he's going sideways.
Mm.
But he redeems himself, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm. But no, yeah, I quite enjoyed Prometheus.
Mm.
And there's been another one, hasn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was all right. And there's going to be a third one, apparently. They're off in the space jockey somewhere.
Mm.
There's a really shit bit where the ship is rolling on the ground after them,
Right,
and they're just
that's in the
running the
first one.
straight line in it when everyone knows you go sideways.
Zigzag.
Oh, it's a narrow ship rolling towards you. It's only
Oh,
going to
the
go one way.
narrow ship is like 50 feet wide,
Yeah.
so you've got to go one way or the other.
Well,
not
the problem.
straight in
Well,
a
the problem
line.
is if you ran that way, by the time you run 50 yards, it might have rolled over you.
Yeah, that's the point.
I'm putting my finger on my forehead temple here.
If you lean forward, people will be able to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you're going diagonally, you're not going forward as far.
No. There's probably mathematics behind
I
that.
might get splattered then.
Exactly.
If it was me.
Exactly. You'd be Running to the side. No, Phil, no! Oh,
I'll
it was
rescind.
only 50 yards ahead, and the ship's 50 yards wide. And it's 50 yards behind us.
I'll
Running at 50 yards per second.
Just working it out on paper. Carry the one! Shit! I wouldn't have made it past the opening credits of that film, I don't think.
No, dead.
You didn't like it? Prometheus?
No, I mean, I like watching it. I mean,
I think you went to the cinema to watch it.
I did.
I think you
I
remember
saw
saying-
it in IMAX.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any new ones coming out?
Yeah, I
New
just
alien
said.
films?
I
What
just
is
said.
it? Another Prometheus-y one.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's a sequel from those. Third one. They're in the space thing, the space horn.
The jockey.
Yeah. Because the whole thing wasn't it that it had wiped out that race of
My favourite's the James Cameron one. Aliens.
aliens.
Yeah, that's my favourite.
Well, James Cameron has returned to a producing role after a hiatus of nearly 30 years to Terminator. So the latest Terminator film's produced by him.
And his ex-wife's in it as well, isn't she?
Linda Hamilton.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's coming back.
Mm-hmm.
I
It
think
still
that'll
looks
be
shit.
good. No.
It
It'll be all right.
It looks poor, Ben. I'm
Yeah?
sorry.
I've seen a trailer. It looked terrible.
It looks terrible. It looks like Genesis all over again.
I didn't see the one with Daenerys in it.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Is it?
Terrible.
And there was one with bloody Batman that was terrible as well.
George Clooney.
Adam West.
Michael Keaton. Adam West.
Christian Bale, wasn't it?
Christian Bale.
I had really.
Adam West in a Terminator film.
I've paid to see that.
I had really high hopes for that film. Oh, did he die?
He died recently,
He
yeah.
died, didn't he? I remember now.
Yeah.
Had
You had
really
high
high,
hopes.
really high hopes for that film.
Because Christian Bale was in it, and he
Yeah.
doesn't make bad films usually.
No, and it was a bad one. It wasn't bad actually. It was a 3-mat film, I think. 3 mats, because Christian provided his usual intensity.
And he did the first Terminator film as well, didn't he?
No.
Cameron.
Oh, Cameron did. Sorry, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he has these Lucky Charms. Michael Biehn
Yes.
was one.
Yeah.
So he was the main protagonist in Terminator.
Mm-hmm.
He was like the second character or third in Aliens.
Yes, he was. Yes.
Hicks.
Yeah.
Hicks. Hudson.
Mhm.
Game over, man. Game over. He's another Lucky Charm. Bill
Yeah.
Paxton.
Yeah. He's in Titanic, Bill Paxton.
Is he?
Right at the beginning.
Never seen it.
You never seen? I don't think I've watched it all the way
Fucking
through.
long.
Yeah, but he's at the beginning bit when they're in, I think, and then he's in the end bit when it's spoiler alert when she survives, and she throws her thing into the sea at the end. A locket of some description, isn't it? Yeah. With Leonardo.
Never seen it. Too long.
Not missing out.
I think the optimum length of a film is maybe 100 minutes.
90.
No. Oh, Phil.
Hour and 40.
No.
What's the optimum?
An optimum time for a comedy film.
Oh, I
is-
didn't specify.
Is around an hour and a half, an hour and 40 minutes.
Right.
But and like dramas or other things that have lots of complicated storylines. Things I could easily watch a 4-hour film.
If it's
Gone with the
that,
Wind? Within
No.
4 hours.
The only one I can think of that's 4 hours is Once Upon a Time in America.
if it's that long, it should be a series. You shouldn't try and cram it into a film. I would say. I think it's too long. It's too much time. 4 hours to commit to a film.
I think I enjoy it. It's like Endgame, wasn't that 2.5 hours? Was that only 3 hours? In fact,
It was close to 3 hours, maybe
Yeah.
2:40.
and I didn't get bored at any point in that film.
No, it's just the hype, though, isn't it? It's the Avengers.
No.
Iron Man.
Died,
Come
didn't
on,
he?
Tony.
You didn't tell me he died.
What? No, we kept it a secret because you hadn't seen it.
I know.
Yeah, Tony Stark died.
I knew he was going to die. You could tell, couldn't you?
I thought he was going to die in the first one.
Did you?
Yeah, when he's battling Thanos, I thought, oh, this is it. He's going to squish his head
Oh, right, yeah.
with the Infinity Gauntlet or whatever. No, did he? Didn't it? Did he have it? Yeah, he did. He was
With the
winning.
gauntlet, yeah. Just the Power Stone, didn't he?
Yeah,
Apparently he might come back.
for the Spider-Man film.
Well, no. That's it. It's gone. Spider-Man's gone from the Marvel Universe again.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
'cause of
after the
Raw.
Mysterio one.
He's gone now because they can't agree.
Is it Sony? Is it?
Mm.
Fucking hell, idiots.
I was just thinking the other day, I was watching lots of films that have panned, or got like bombed recently, and they're all Sony films. Well, Venom was one, and that was poor. That made like 750 million.
They need to stick to making Walkmans and tape decks and CD players, Sony.
Reel to reel.
Yeah. Stick to making desktop calculators. There's no future in filmmaking for you then, it sounds like to me.
No. So that was, so.
What else was good? I'll tell you what I didn't like about Endgame. They killed Black Widow off.
Yes. I thought that was a joke.
I was nearly crying.
You're just guffawing in the cinema while everyone was...
I thought she would come back. I thought, like, when the Infinity Stones had been sorted, she'd just come back. Like, that...
She wasn't one of the ones who was dusted, though.
Exactly.
She was killed after that.
Exactly.
Yeah, so she's dead.
How come Gamora came back then?
She's the previous version of herself from an earlier time.
It's like Gamora who never met Star-Lord.
Yeah, I can't remember how that worked out now.
Yeah, it's confusing.
Time travel.
How was the time travel?
Because of the device.
Oh, yes, the Ant-Man thing.
Yeah, Ant-Man, yeah.
Because I thought Michelle Pfeiffer was going to be in it and, like, save everyone.
She was in it in the end.
Was
briefly.
she?
I'm sure she was, yeah.
Was she?
Was it
Wasp was there.
Evangeline Lilly?
That's Wasp. She was there.
She was
Who's
Gwyneth Paltrow in a fucking iron suit.
Iron Woman.
Oh, Rescue in the
Rescue
comics.
Woman.
Just Rescue. She comes earlier in the comics.
Really?
I think she's. I think they're going to do a spin-off because of the wanting to have more women leads. They'll do a spin-off
More
with
women
Paltrow.
leads.
Yeah.
I think Valkyrie is going to feature more, possibly in the next Guardians film.
Yeah, she'd be good in
As
a Guardian.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phil's got
a thing for a Valkyrie.
Haven't you?
Tessa Thompson.
Where does she live?
LA, I'd presume.
Oh yeah, whatever. You know her address.
She was good in the what's the Ragnarok? That was good.
Oh, Ragnarok, yeah.
And Kate Blanchett was good in that as well.
Kate Blanchett was in that.
She was the protagonist, the evil one,
The antagonist.
the antagonist, the one who trashes Asgard.
She? Oh
No, is that in Ragnarok? No, that's in an earlier one.
Ragnarok is the destruction of
Thor's sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the name?
Kate Blanchett.
No, the character.
Doom. Doom or something.
Whatever. Yeah.
I love that film stylistically, the 80s vibe in the other planet they went to and stuff. And Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, you can't.
the
Jeff
collector.
Goldblum's a winner, isn't he? Got charisma.
No, he's not collector.
He's not.
Benicio del Toro's the collector.
Yeah.
What was he doing in that Star Wars film? The last Star Wars film, Del Toro.
I can't remember. Was he in it?
Fuck me, yeah. With that side plot where Finn and the pilot, the Asian girl pilot, go to another planet to stop like the casino bankers.
Oh, yeah.
And military. Yeah, it was terrible.
I can't remember
Shouldn't
that.
have been in it.
I can't remember that at all.
Yeah, and they're riding these like ostrich type things.
Tauntauns.
Yeah.
They were like shaved tauntauns.
All right.
Yeah.
God, they smell bad. On the outside.
It's my favourite line.
Yeah, it's the best line in any Star Wars film, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Well, this don't smell good, kid, but it might just get you through the night. Oh, I thought they smelled bad on the outside. It's brilliant.
It's good.
Yeah.
Hands down, the best line in any film of the 20th century.
Yeah.
Bold.
There was more humour introduced in that Star Wars film, wasn't it?
It was just a very good film, wasn't it?
It wasn't as fairy tale-y as the first film.
No. It was hardcore. He
it
gets
was-
his hand chopped off. It was like Scarface
Yeah.
for kids.
No.
Yeah.
I can't find it.
Oh no. Too high.
Oh, it's not as bad as fucking...
What have I done?
Fucking, what's it called? Helena
Anakin.
Christensen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What's it called? Hayden.
Hayden Christensen.
Oh, okay.
Well, there's rumours that he might appear as the in the latest Star Wars film as he might be the rising Skywalker to defeat the Emperor, because the Emperor's heard on the trailer. Whether the Emperor's going to be in it,
But he's old and dead.
Yes. But
I saw him burn on a pyre.
there's Force ghosts, aren't there?
He's going to come back as a Force
Force
ghost.
ghost?
I don't know.
And
Well, he
would
did in
be
the
corporeal and melt the emperor.
in the remastered ones. He on the 1997 VHS Gold Limited Edition.
Yeah.
He is a Force ghost stood next to Obi-Wan and Yoda at
Yeah.
the end of.
They
Return
took
of
like
Jedi.
David Prowse out
Yeah.
and put Hayden
No,
Christensen in.
No, I'm talking about the Emperor being a Force ghost.
Oh right.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, no, I remember
I
the
thought you
he
meant
swapped him over.
Hayden Christensen. Yeah.
A Force ghost who's influencing Kylo Ren,
Yes.
like Obi-Wan did
Yes.
with, and that's how they explain the laughter. He's not come back from the dead. He's a Force ghost.
Yeah.
So why would you bring Hayden Christensen back
To defeat him because he's the
in
most
the
powerful
Force
Jedi.
world? But he can't do it. He's a ghost.
You have a whole kind of
He's
story
just
arc.
annoying. He's just annoying you in the corner, chatting shit.
What a bad. Do you think
Knocking
he?
things off
Do you
shelves.
think he
Ian
regrets?
McDermott.
Do you think he regrets casting Hayden Christensen as Darth Vader?
The thing is, when he was cast, he had like this glittering CV. He'd been on stage. He'd been a stage actor, done really well.
Really?
Like, yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure he was like a
No.
serious actor.
No.
He wasn't like just some kid they found on the street.
I think he was.
Might be corrections for that.
I don't think.
Who would you put in the role then if they rebooted the prequels?
Oh yeah, that's.
Like now, who's
If we're making Phantom Menace again,
I
who's
think
a young Anakin?
oh, I like these things.
I like.
youngish,
I think Qui-Gon Jinn is. Is a. You
A
can't.
very special set of skills.
I would have a 20-year older Liam Neeson,
Yeah.
and then Obi-Wan Kenobi. I would have a
It's a
20-year
Scottish guy.
older.
What you're trying to say is it was perfectly cast.
Apart from
Those-
Hayden Christensen.
The little boy. The little boy looks exactly the same, but now he's got a beard. It's
Right.
because the little boy isn't Hayden Christensen.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's someone else.
Separate boy.
The pod racer.
Bring in the boy. Yeah. So who would you have as Hayden Christensen?
To play a young Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah.
Christ, it's hard.
Probably Adam Driver would do it.
It's maybe too old.
Teenager, yeah.
I was thinking more like the guy who was Spider-Man now.
Spider.
Just 'cause
Tom
he's-
Holland.
Just because it's a young actor.
No.
Andrew
don't know.
Garfield.
No.
Ooh.
No, he's 30s as well.
Bit thin.
Yeah. That's it.
I'd have Nick Cage.
In all roles.
Yeah.
I think Nick Cage would be good as the Emperor.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do it.
Execute order.
Oh, man.
Execute order 69,
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you cast Keanu Reeves anywhere?
Well, in the latest Matrix film, obviously.
Oh yeah, I mean in the prequels.
No, he's terribly wooden.
Stormtrooper then.
Yeah.
It could be Phasma in a new
Captain Phasma.
in one of them films.
Captain Phasma pants.
What a waste of a character that was.
Yeah, it was.
Absolute, just a toy. Just a
came
toy
on.
to sell.
I know it came on 2 scenes. I thought there was quite a lot of hullabaloo about her being cast in that film, and she's literally had 2 scenes.
Terrible. Wasn't explored at all, that character. No significance.
No.
She beats him down in the first film.
Mhm.
And then in the
Beats him
second
off in a
film, Finn, the Finn guy, just twats her and kills her. Oh, that's it. Story arc complete. Dead. In the second film.
Yeah.
What a waste.
Do you think he's going to turn out to be gay?
Who?
Finn.
No, you mean the other one, Poe Dameron.
The pilot.
Well, I thought both of them were gay or something.
I thought there was already a gay storyline with Poe Dameron, the X-wing pilot.
Right.
Oh,
I think it was
no.
alluded to in the last film.
Shouldn't really speculate about characters' sexuality anyway,
Doesn't
should
really
we?
matter,
Should
does
just
it?
enjoy the film.
Who's his
Space.
boyfriend? Because Han had Chewie.
Had Chewie.
Yeah. His boyfriend.
Yeah.
Who would be Poe's boyfriend in the new films?
What's that little little dog thing called? Porg. I don't know.
They were like penguins, weren't they?
Penguins can be.
Mm.
RT unit.
I have a work story today.
Oh, good.
It's
been a
very,
while.
very short story.
Okay.
I worked this week for a toilet roll folder.
Cool story, bro.
Is that a cleaner?
No, it's someone who folds the end of the toilet roll into a point.
One guy.
Oh, as in you went to their house and that's what they'd done.
Oh, I see. I thought that was his job.
Yeah. I thought you were saying like, yeah, wait. It was like,
Oh,
did
right.
not because
Is it because he knew you were coming? I think.
yeah, or is it because then you can find the end of it in the night?
How does it being pointed out that?
Because sometimes you're
You're
going for it, aren't you?
spinning for
Oh,
ages.
fucking hell. Oh, God, this is drying out.
No, I'm not familiar.
You never had that
Familiar with
problem?
this experience.
Do you always put your toilet roll?
I don't
on
wake
the
up
same
in the
way?
middle of the night for a shit.
I don't.
No.
You could always put a light on as well, I suppose.
Oh, no, you don't want to put a light on.
Well, it's on all time or bathroom light all night.
Really? Oh, for the children of the house.
Yeah. Yeah.
When did they start waking up to have a wee?
What?
When did they stop, like, just, peeing the bed?
Stop?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. It very won't it?
Mm.
Ours doesn't.
Some kids wet the bed at like 14.
Mm.
Mm.
I just can't ever imagine my son ever getting out of bed for a wee. I think he'd just rather wee in the bed.
Oh.
That still happens when you're 52, is it?
It was all very rare with us, bedwetting. Didn't happen much.
I wet the bed all the time.
Did ya?
I weed everywhere. Like everywhere. Came downstairs, weed down next to the telephone table. Do you remember telephone tables?
Oh, yeah. Mahogany.
Yeah.
Yes.
Were you marking your territory, do you think?
I know, I weed in a telephone table. I weed in a cloak cupboard, cloak room. Wherever you.
Is this like in the uni holidays?
No. I wish it was, because that'd be better. As a child. I used to sleepwalk a lot as well.
Right, that's probably linked.
Oh, I remember this because we went on holiday as kids.
Hmm.
Like you came with my parents a couple of times on holiday, and I'm pretty sure it was brought up at the time that you were a sleepwalker,
Mm.
and my mum and dad had to be aware.
Oh, right. I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
No, this is definitely ringing a bell in my head.
Right.
So I think words were were
Oh.
exchanged like
At a higher level.
just
Wow.
yeah, the next rung of the ladder.
Be warned, he's a bedwetter and a sleepwalker.
Like 13.
Thanks, Mum and Dad.
Like age 11.
I can remember the last time I remember wetting the bed is I must have been around 13 or 14, and I had it was on holiday, and I had a Castaway. Remember Castaways?
I know the name, but I can't remember what it is.
It's an alcohol pop, like
Right,
a pineapple
right.
flavour.
And what was a
vodka
blastaway?
cake.
It was a blastaway
cocktail.
vodka.
Yeah, and you poured it in a
Vodka
thing.
and castaway, yeah.
So
You had a castaway.
and went back to the hotel room. Woke up the next morning and I'd wet the bed.
How old were you?
I'd say anywhere between 12 and 13. I would say.
Fuck.
But that's and then prior to that, I used to wet the bed I can't remember wetting the bed that much around that time, but maybe up to like the age of like 8, 9, I can remember wetting the bed all the time.
Your mum and dad must have had like sheets in the wash 24/7.
Well, I used to just, I think I can remember just not telling them, to be honest with you. I'm going and getting a tea towel, putting it on the bed and then sleeping on it. Once it dried, just leaving it.
Oh, man.
But they must have known because the bed must have stunk of piss all the time. All the time.
Maybe they knew and they had a sheet under one of them plastic sheets.
No, there was no plastic sheet under it, definitely not.
Oh.
Wow.
But I used to,
Fuck.
wet the bed all the time. So I think he's going to be the same because he just like, once he's out, he's out.
Do you think it's genetic then?
I think how you sleep, maybe. How deep you sleep.
And that affects the
I think so.
possibility of bedwetting.
Because he's in such a deep sleep. I never woke up as a child in my sleep or anything, other for the sleepwalking, obviously. But maybe I sleepwalked because
You
I
needed
need a wee.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at
That's
you
why you
talking.
need your folded toilet roll.
Exactly.
So what made the change then? What made you change?
I don't know. I think puberty, probably. Thinking about it,
Why, what does that do?
you know,
it's difficult to pee through when you
you just got a permanent
Pee through
erection.
that boner.
exactly.
Goes everywhere.
So maybe it's something to do with how your sleep cycles change or something. I don't know. Sleep might change from child sleep. There is a difference between children's sleep and adult sleep in the sleep cycles and stuff.
I heard a thing about morning glory, where that is your bladder
Yeah, I've heard that.
leaning on your prostate,
Oh, is it?
Oh,
and that's why you
sexy.
get that's why you get a boner in the
Right.
morning and once you empty your bladder.
Yeah.
It's
Through your
weird. It's
bony.
like it gets difficult to empty your bladder.
Yeah.
I tell you what is weird
It's
is
one of those vicious
Well,
circles.
no, what happens is apparently because you have an erection, something closes, the urethra
you
closes.
can't do two at the same
Yeah.
time.
You can't
It's one or the
ejaculate.
other.
So, urine is spermaticidal as well. So
Right,
if you
okay.
were able to piss and ejaculate at the same time,
You won't be able to get anyone
your chance
pregnant.
at getting
Whoa!
something-
Imagine how much money you could make in porn.
Have you seen the
Like
guy with two
golden
cocks?
showers, huh?
Oh, I think
Guy with
Gary-
two cocks.
Gary who?
Gary Two Cocks, the porn star.
no.
Oh gosh,
One of them's a falsie, surely.
we'll skip that one. We'll skip that.
Save that for another time. I think you sent us a photo.
Why are the morning glory boners the hardest?
When you're the most aroused,
No,
because you've
'cause
been
it's your
internally
it's your prostate's
massaged.
involved, isn't
Is that
it?
what it is? Do you think?
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe you need to get your prostate involved a little bit more at home.
I won't know where it is.
It's
up
right,
your
right
arse.
up there.
I know it's up there somewhere, but isn't it not like the G spot? Doesn't it require targeted
stimulation?
Fish
You
around.
can
for
buy.
it.
You can buy.
fucking big round circle
I
like that?
imagine.
Get a dessert spoon. Up there.
Oh god!
Speaking from prior experience.
Fucking wife's anus. It needs a dessert spoon. That's terrible.
What you need to do with the dessert spoon is put it in a bowl of warm water as well before you shove it up your arse.
That's going to be a nice for next week.
Yeah.
I find yeah. You've all got your own
I
way.
imagined the carrot was my penis.
And then that on the next tune.
I hate.
Do you not like that?
Not
think it's
anymore.
funny.
I think it was funny at the time.
It gets funny. Like them. No.
It might peak in. No, I quite like that one.
I don't know how we got into anal probing.
But you can. You can buy specialist prostate stimulating sex toys for men. Obviously.
Vibrating butt plug.
Well, no, it's got like a thing on it that massages your prostate.
Mm.
You know. So I've heard.
Right. So you'd have to get one of them and see and try and copy your
But
finger.
if you were going
Well,
to.
it's a medical intervention, isn't it? You can go and have your prostate massaged if you were
What, the
unable to.
GP?
It's probably a specialist. But if you were unable to ejaculate, I think they go up the old back passage. I don't know.
And see if
I know
you,
it's
and
a
see if you
thing.
can do it.
Yeah, because you can kind of like have an instant explosion event. Yeah.
No.
Isn't that what happened to Stifler on American Pie? Didn't he get into anal prostate massaging?
Something, yeah.
That's vanilla nowadays. probably.
Yeah, it
Is
is.
it?
isn't it?
Yeah.
It's all about-
I heard that there'd been an uptick in anal sex in the youth.
and rimming.
Rimming.
Mm.
You've heard this as well, then?
Yeah, I have, yeah. Because it's been popularised by porn, basically, or normalised.
Do you think that's true?
I don't know. I don't have sex with young people.
Mm.
Or at all.
Well, it's this thing of porn sort of altering social norms, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Do
It's probably a bad thing.
you think?
Yeah. I think so.
Or what?
Unrealistic expectations.
Yeah, what to expect in the arena.
It leads to pressure. So what one party has unrealistic expectations, the other party is then pressured to meet those expectations.
Oh, I don't fancy that.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Mm.
But
But you've got to do it.
Bit oppressive.
Yeah.
It's not like kind of innocent exploration
The
anymore.
thing is, it depends
Ooh,
because
What
there
happens when I
are
put this in here. Kind
there
of
are
thing.
other porns where the roles are reversed, aren't there? Where
Pegging.
the guy is really submissive and
Yeah.
the woman's in control and stuff.
Not pegging.
Well, yeah, probably, yeah.
That's definite role reversal, isn't it?
Yeah. We need. They're always saying we need equality in porn, so it doesn't put pressure on girls to do things they don't want to do.
Mm.
Well,
So
there's
to get rid of the
Do you know what Rule 34 is?
no,
It's made up internet rule whereby if you can think of anything, there's porn of it in existence somewhere.
that can't be right though.
Well, no, because you could think of anything like skydiving, hang gliding on mushrooms into a field of. Mind you, that was almost similar to Rick and Morty episode.
Where's it come from then? This 30%, 30
Rule
was it?
34. I don't know. Reddit, maybe. I don't know. The internet.
I can't get into Reddit.
One of these unwritten rules.
I don't understand how it
Did
works.
they not let you in?
Just read the comments.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not. You don't. You don't interact with it too much.
You don't interact.
No, it's just.
Passive.
Yeah, I think you can, but
You can get into it, can't you? You can get gold and silver and upvotes and downvotes, and
Right.
there's all this kind to it. But and there's stories on there, and like there's the whole Reddit thread things. So you search for something, a group or a community that what you're interested in.
you go down a rabbit hole.
Yeah, and then you're gone for 5 hours.
I've got climate change news this week.
All right, sorry, yeah, that was.
Good segue.
Let's go and live in caves. Forgot to recycle like the yogurt pots. The world's too fucked to say. Shouldn't have fracked that volcano.
I thought you did the. Is that not the abridged version, or have you just faded it out?
No, that was it. That was it.
That was the abridged version.
This
Swedish
guy, what's he called? Magnus Soderlung.
Be careful, on the.
Yeah.
What? What am
Show show your belly to no one.
I'm playing with my belly hair.
Oh,
That's like my tick. This is my tick. My missus spotted it.
Yeah?
This is something I do.
Yeah, you do that.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Looks like you're
put-
doing something else on that.
Masturbating your tiny penis.
This Magnus Soderlung is trying to change social norms and bring back cannibalism.
Wow.
Whoa. Hold on there.
He's saying that this is part of the future. This is something we need to get used to.
Well, recycling the meat.
We bury a load of perfectly good meat, and we should be eating it
Do you not think it'd be old chewy?
because depends how you cook it, I suppose. What
Well,
do you do? A minute on each side, flash rate, and then about 7 minutes for medium
You can get all
for a
kinds
steak, a human steak.
There's all kinds of fucked
Isn't
up
that Emperor
prion diseases.
Palpatine?
Do it.
All kinds of fucked up diseases you can get from eating your own.
It's human
species.
brain, isn't it? That's the
Well, it's
brain.
pretty much
I think
anything.
it's only
No.
It's protein.
Not the
disease.
flesh.
The meat is just
Not
meat.
the flesh.
It's just
the
fucking
offal.
protein.
Would you eat your own amputated leg?
Yeah, man.
I'd have a go, I think.
If
I'd have a little.
If
What
slice.
about placenta?
it wasn't gangrenous.
People eat the placenta.
The thing is
I'm not sure I'd do that having.
I think we've
seen
talked
it.
about this, haven't we? If it was processed, so it wasn't like, a leg with hair on.
It's not alive.
Bit of crackling.
We're not stuck up in the Andes after a plane crash because we're a successful South American soccer team.
Rugby, actually, it was.
Oh, sorry, it would be
Yeah.
Live.
alive.
Alive.
So if it was what you're saying is if it was well prepared, you would feast on human flesh.
No, in similar guys to insect protein. If it was processed into a burger that tasted like a burger, then I'd probably just eat it.
You're probably doing that anyway. You wouldn't
Yeah.
know. I'd rather not be told. to be honest.
So you just go to the supermarket and just say meat,
Yeah.
and you roll the die. Aliac to S.
No, it probably just say protein.
Yeah, the protein shelf.
Yeah. Could be meat.
They're trying to make synthetic meat, aren't they?
Yes. And grow it.
Impossible
grow it.
burger. Is it?
And grow it as well.
It was 250 grand. You could
Yeah,
buy
yeah,
a
it was.
burger.
It was a while. That was
$250,000.
while we were doing this podcast. So within the last 2 years,
And
it's
it'd been grown.
It was grown in a lab. A burger.
It's cheaper now. They're talking about
Fucking
doing
have to be, won't it? Compete with Aldi.
You
Yeah.
can grow it. So it's there, isn't it? The technology's there. It's just scalable. You're scaling up.
That's different from cannibalism, though, isn't it? Because you're eating someone who was alive, a
Well,
real person.
what you're saying, if you grew human meat in a lab, is that still cannibalism?
I would say no.
Okay.
No.
Because it was never attached to a brain.
Yeah. It was never a person.
Oh.
Getting spiritual.
And can they not grow like hearts now?
Didn't they grow an
Mouse.
ear on a mouse?
Bit of
Wasn't that in Blue Peter in our
Yeah.
youth?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can grow primitive hearts, pulsating flesh.
Didn't someone get a pig heart
That's happened a lot.
for a transplant?
But
Yeah.
now you have mechanical hearts. They don't
Yeah.
keep you alive that long though.
Dick Cheney has one.
A mechanical heart.
He has no pulse.
Is he?
What?
Is he?
Dick Cheney doesn't have a pulse.
Is he on life support?
No, he's walking around.
Dick
It's in his-
So it's
Dick
got
Cheney.
Like
Guy behind 9/11,
Yeah,
topically.
I know.
Dick Cheney has no pulse.
Why? What's he got?
He's got some sort of weird pacemaker type device.
It must pump
It's just
continuously.
Yeah, it's just a pump with a big
Yeah.
battery in it. That's
Oh.
all the heart does,
Yeah,
isn't
but
it?
yeah, I know. But I thought I thought mechanical hearts couldn't keep you alive. Most people died because
What about Tony Stark?
he's not a real
Arc
person.
reactor.
Ah, right, yeah. No, I'm sure he has one. We'll have to fact check that next week.
Is that arc reactor? The arc reactor is not a replacement for his heart. It was keeping the
Shrapnel
from going into his heart.
Yeah, I was just joking.
And then he could have it removed eventually, couldn't he?
Well, he switched it off, didn't he? I know he died.
He could have it removed, his arc reactor, in the end, because he had the operation, didn't he, to remove the shrapnel.
Right.
He came up with the technology. I mean, if he can sort of have nanorobots that build
The
a
suit.
suit
Ah,
around
yeah.
him,
Yeah.
he can have nanorobots that can remove the metal around his heart.
Yeah, definitely. You could have got Magneto on the case.
Ooh,
Ripped
risky.
it out.
Risky.
Little bit to the left,
it-
little bit to the right.
Are they coming into the Marvel universe? Is that true? Have I read?
That's all fucked as well.
I'm pretty sure that's come back.
Why can't we all just get along?
I watched Dark Phoenix.
Oh, I did as well. It's awful.
It's one of the worst films I've seen in about 10 years.
Why, it was like watching a melodrama.
Terrible, wasn't it?
Yeah. Why was it so bad?
Was it Sony again?
It is Sony.
Who does X-Men? Sony?
I think so,
Fox.
yeah.
I don't know.
Might
But
be
yeah,
Fox,
it was
actually.
terrible.
Right. No,
Uh,
because that's why it's come back, because Disney bought Fox and Disney owned Marvel.
So Disney on everyone,
Yeah.
apart from Sony.
Yeah.
Still
Yeah.
knocking the Walkmans out.
Mm.
I used to have a solar powered Walkman.
The X-Men cartoon was rather good.
Cartoons.
Saturday mornings.
I used to watch that ages ago. Yeah.
It was going live.
Yeah. I got confused when like Wolverine went into the future in it, and then in the past.
We did that in the film as well, didn't
Yeah, Days of Future Past. That was quite good. That one. The one previous to this was rubbish as well, with the Pharaoh.
we? Apocalypse.
And it's Oscar Isaacs.
Yeah.
Yeah. But again, the character was just nonsense, weren't it? There was
Yeah.
no character there.
Although he's good in the cartoons. I thought he was ace in the cartoon.
Apocalypse.
And
Yeah.
the Sentinels are ace in the cartoons.
In the cartoons, what's the big, massive thing? Galacticus, is it? or
Oh,
something?
Galacticus, yeah. Planet Eater.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Is that in X-Men? Like
Yeah.
a huge thing?
I think so.
I got him confused with Thanos.
Yeah, I did as well.
Yeah.
Do you know the villain I liked in the X-Men cartoons?
Was it-
Sinister.
Is it a sexy one?
Sinestro.
It was like a vampire. No, Sinestro's DC.
Oh, yeah.
It's Yellow
Green
Lantern.
Lanterns thingy. Yeah.
Don't give me that. DC, I'm an expert.
No, sorry.
DC villains and superheroes.
So, Sinister.
Sinister. He looked like a vampire. He
Right.
was always sat in a chair.
I don't remember him.
No, he was good. He was a good villain. Gambit.
Gambit.
Mon Cherie.
Yeah, there's a Gambit film coming out, or there has been for ages.
Gambit, he's got a good power as Gambit.
But I think
What,
that
throw in molten cards?
No, it doesn't
Dog
have to be a
shit.
card, does it? Anything he touches can turn into an
Oh, is it?
explosive. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, he just always had a deck
Just
on
has
him, so
cards,
it's
yeah.
just a good weapon.
Cardistry.
Who were the other X-Men in the cartoon? Gambit and Rogue.
Jubilee.
Rogue.
Jubilee. Firework
Yeah.
hands.
Rogue.
Rogue.
Storm.
Don't touch you.
Was it?
Cyclops was in it, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wolverine,
Obviously.
Hobbs.
Jean Grey.
Jean Grey, Phoenix.
Beast?
Yeah, Beast was in it.
Beast was in it.
Professor X, Wheels.
Yeah.
Magneto
some
was
big
probably
part
in it.
characters. Yeah, he was. Juggernaut.
Yeah.
Juggernaut.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, played by
I'm trying to
Vinnie
think of when,
Jones.
In the
They're
film.
all in the credits. They're all lined up, aren't they? And it's the heroes coming in and the
don't
villains coming in
remember.
on the other side. We should probably, it'll be on YouTube. We can link it.
Mm. There was a website that streamed.
Sabretooth.
Sabretooth, yeah.
Is that? Oh,
Hmm?
that streamed at loads of 80s and 90s cartoons for free. Just had them on there for free, and you could stream them free legally.
Do you remember UKTV.com? I think it was.
No.
Might have been that.
That had every show from any UK TV channel, which is what I think iPlayer would be excellent, and I pay money for it
Showbox.
if it was like the BBC archives, and you could get.
Isn't this what this Showbox thing is?
I don't know what
No,
Showbox or BritBox.
BritBox, sorry, yeah.
BritBox.
What's
Yeah.
your favourite childhood cartoon?
Maybe the raccoons.
Run with us. We got everything you need.
Any like early morning weekend
Run with
cartoon.
us. We are free. Come with us.
Oh, what's the other one? Gummy bears.
I used to be on at
Bears
Forward
was good.
Leisure Centre after swimming lessons. Used to get a hot chocolate from a vending machine and watch Gummy Bears on a projector. They had a projector in reception. Do you remember? Forward Leisure Centre. Used to go in reception. They had a projector screen on Saturday mornings, and you had kids swimming lessons. And you come out, get a hot chocolate, which were beautiful, out at vending machine, cheap, nasty hot chocolate, but it was fucking the highlight of my week as a fucking 6-year-old.
Excellent.
And then watch Gummy Bears. Sit down on the floor and cross your legs and watch Gummy Bears.
What could be better?
I had such a good childhood.
Dream.
Fucking hell,
all
you
did.
think some kids, well, probably 90% of the kids on the planet don't even come close to the childhood I had.
No.
So lucky.
Yeah.
That's how good the Gummy Bears is.
Makes you think.
So is it Gummy Bears or is it raccoons?
It's probably. I think I watched more Gummy Bears, but now come to think of it, I'm thinking of things like DuckTales.
Woo!
See, the more you think about it, the more you
Scrooge
go.
McDuck.
Tailspin. Do you remember that?
Not as good as DuckTales.
No, it wasn't, but it was good. That was like Jungle Book characters in airplanes.
Like you, Matt, have you got a childhood favourite?
Yeah, there's only one.
Thunder.
Thundercats.
Oh!
Feel the magic, feel the roar. Thundercats are loose. That's all I know.
Mumra, the ever living.
The ever living.
That's got to be top 5 for me, if not number 1.
It is number 1.
Thundercats, yeah.
Transformers,
Didn't watch much.
No, I didn't really watch Transformers.
Mask. I remember Mask.
Yeah, I remember Mask. but I didn't-
Crusaders, working all the time, fighting crime.
Yeah.
Secret Raiders, who will neutralise as soon as they arrive.
Jason and the Wheeled Warriors.
It's one of my favourites.
I can remember watching Jason and the Wheel Warriors, but not as much as.
It's a bit of a cult, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cult
Yeah,
following
it's-
Jason and the Wheel Warriors. It was on early. It was on like 7:15.
That's why I couldn't watch it.
Yeah.
I was always watching that.
I'd already been up 3 hours.
That Sue, the woman who was in. Oh fuck me.
Studio.
Studio. No, she was in the one who got a mini dress
Too late.
ripped off.
God, why have I not got?
Oh, what was her name? She was in a
Shawnee
Eurovision.
Lottie. No, the other one.
But she did it. She did it. She used to do
Bucks
this
Fizz.
cooking. Bucks Fizz, yeah.
Cheryl
Baker.
Baker.
Is it Cheryl Baker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She did that in the early, about 7 o'clock in the morning, maybe just before 7, on BBC One at the weekend. She used to do a cooking, some kind of cooking show for children.
You
This
think
is
of-
what you did your morning glory wank to.
Not as a 5-year-old. No. Used to go down and watch that. And
Did she not do Ready Steady Cook?
no,
Cheryl Baker.
that was Ainsley Harriott.
He was the chef. Oh, he was the host. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some weird stuff on Channel 4 in the mornings.
Is there
If you got
now?
up- If you got up too early. Like before and after Trans World Sport.
Yeah.
There's like Ramona and some weird stuff. Like Puckwall's
Ramona.
Summer.
Yeah.
Shit like that. Some weird American kind of kids drama sort of setups.
Right.
Well, it was even worse when Channel 5 started and they got all these weird Australian post-apocalyptic TV shows for children.
Round the Twist.
Home and away.
Yeah. Round the Twist was ace.
Round the Twist, I used to love that program.
Erie, Indiana.
Yeah, that was
I
good.
think that was on later on. That was like a 6 o'clock sort of thing.
No, that was on. Those were both on BBC, CBBC. Yeah, Erie, Indiana, and
Round the
Round the
Twist.
Round the Twist was definitely on BBC.
About Rent a Ghost.
I don't remember that.
Oh,
I don't
it's
remember.
early. We watched reruns probably. I think it's probably made in the late 70s, early 80s.
Another one is In a dark.
Can I offer you
house.
a nippet?
What is it?
It's licorice.
Oh, okay. In a dark, dark house.
Nippet.
Sorry, it starts in a dark, dark town, in a dark, dark street. There was a dark, dark
Trapdoor?
house. No.
Oh.
Funny Bones.
Funny Bones.
I had the book.
Remember Jimbo and the Jet Set?
No.
That's about a plane. A jumbo.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I can remember that.
A jet.
Not Jet Set Willy.
No,
Smells.
there was a weird thing that I forget what it's called, but there was a similar thing about a helicopter that came years later.
Mm.
That was done by Sarah Ferguson.
Is it
Yeah.
Airwolf?
Yeah, that's the one. I can't remember what that was called.
I've just thought of a great one, and I have a T-shirt of it. Family Ness.
Oh,
yes.
Family Nest. Poddington Peas.
I was just about to say the Poddington Peas. You son of a bitch.
Down at the bottom of the garden, amongst the birds and the bees, there lived a lot of little people. They call the Poddington Peas.
The Poddington Peas.
There's creepy.
Black Happy and
Stupid.
Keep it a secret now, please.
There's someone else and someone
Sweet
else.
pea.
Sweet pea.
And all the Poddington Peas. The Poddington Peas.
Well, there's a picture behind you as well. The only thing I'd watch on CITV was Ghostbusters.
The real Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
The cartoon version.
Mm-hmm.
Egon had like curly blonde hair.
Properly like a prophet. Super quiff.
Slimer was still in it.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
What's the Ghostbusters 2020 film coming out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan Aykroyd's involved, isn't he?
Bill Murray's a ghost.
I don't think they've even signed up yet.
I think. Why
Aykroyd
did you
and
listen
Murray.
to a podcast? Did he say no?
He didn't, but I'd read that
right.
they haven't done a deal yet, but they want to be in.
I thought they had. I'd read that they had. He was definitely going to be in it, and Jason Reitman,
The son of Ivan Reitman, who made the
he's directing it.
Vigo.
He's got the thing back, the rights to it.
Yeah, the son of the original director.
Son of my son.
They're going to try. They're trying to get Winston back as well. Zeddemore.
You reckon Rick Moranis will show his face?
Ooh.
What's happened to him? He's just retired, hasn't he?
He actually chose to retire.
Yeah, he made enough money, and that's
Meh.
admirable. Yeah.
Fucking Dark Helmet.
Mm.
That's a hell of a hot spell he had in the mid-80s.
Oh yeah.
Up to Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. and
Honey,
then-
I made the money.
Yeah, that was it. Retired.
There was 3 of those films, I think.
Was he in them all?
I don't know.
Oh, maybe the second one.
Yeah, the third one was like the dog, isn't it? Yeah, I blew up the baby. Yeah, I disemboweled the dog.
Honey, the baby's dead.
What else was he in other than Ghostbusters franchise?
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs he was in. I feel like he was in one with Dennis Quaid where they get shrunk.
Inner Space.
Inner Space.
I used to love that program, that film even.
The other 3 Amigo was in there. Martin Short.
Yeah.
Martin Short was on Inner Space.
Is that who it was?
Yeah. He's already short to start with, so you might as well shrink him. Halfway there already.
Badum tish.
Right, should we stop now? Because it's 10:10 and we're just talking about 80s cartoons. We're normally like a hard-hitting
I've
podcast.
got a brilliant YouTube video. I'll send you a link. And it's like a compilation of all the theme songs from 80s cartoons.
How long is it?
About 20 minutes.
Oh, I haven't got 20 minutes.
Oh, but you'll just get sucked in.
Oh, look.
Some people.
Oh, people have sent messages. We haven't even been looking at them.
Here.
Isn't Valkyrie the new leader of Asgard? I presume so.
Yes, she is. Because in Endgame she gets given it, doesn't she?
Oh,
It's a small village, isn't it? Now.
Yeah, in like Shetland or something, isn't it?
Something like that.
We can't see the comments now, Ben. We're reading them.
Oh, sorry, I'm going back in.
Oh, Ben.
I'm here. All right.
Oh, we might have to get a new Ben.
Can't have a new pen.
Dude, Nate, Ben.
There's only one.
I know, we'll look at...
That's just our own comment.
Getting
Yeah,
really
you're just
pissed
reading
can
them.
make you wet the bed. Yes, it can, Phil. As demonstrated last night.
Right, is that it then?
Yeah, well,
I
yeah.
imagined the carrot was my penis.
Yes, quite.
We'll go then.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, so hang on. We've got episode 100 next week.
Oh, Saturday next week, stream droppers.
Saturday. And what time are we starting? About
4.
4. We can start at 4 if you want, and then go out.
8.
We'll start at 4.
No.
Yeah.
I need to be at home for bath time.
6.
8. You can start at 7 or something. I could probably get round for like half.
You can come around whenever you want. And have a few beers.
I'll be here at 10 a.m.
All right.
Yeah,
So
we'll smash it. Yeah, we can do it.
We can start the stream early.
Yeah.
With us too.
We'll get some people phoning in.
Oh, we haven't tried that yet. We don't even know if it works.
Wow, that's the magic of podcasting.
Right then, we'll adjourn for this week, shall we?
Yep. Well, see you later, everyone.
Bye.
Wave at the camera.
Delay.
Shut up!